The internet myth. Most people think the internet is wireless. They imagine satellites, clouds, invisible signals moving through the air. That is not how the internet works. More than 95% of global data travels through physical cables. They lie on the ocean floor. They are unguarded, unarmored, and surprisingly easy to damage. This is the system that runs the modern world. How the world got wired. The first undersea cables weren't built for the internet. They were built for telegraphs. In the mid-1800s, empires wanted faster communication than ships could provide, so they laid copper cables across the seabed. Signals were slow. Failures were common. Repairs took months. But the advantage was overwhelming. Information moved faster than armies. That logic never changed. Only the data did. The modern cable network. Today, there are more than 400 active undersea cables. They stretch over 1.3 million kilometers. Each cable is about the width of a garden hose. Inside are hair-thin fiber optic strands carrying financial transactions, military communications, cloud data, video calls, entire national internet traffic. Satellites handle a fraction of this. They are backups. The cables are the system. Why they're built this way. Undersea cables are not buried deep. In shallow waters, they may be lightly buried. In deep ocean, they simply rest on the seabed. Why? Because armoring them fully would make repairs nearly impossible. The system assumes accidents are rare, attacks are unlikely, redundancy will absorb damage. This assumption worked for decades. It is under strain now. What can go wrong? Most cable damage is accidental. Fishing nets, ship anchors, natural events. But accidental does not mean harmless. In 2008, a small number of cable cuts disrupted internet access across the Middle East and South Asia. Entire countries slowed down. Financial markets lagged. Communications degraded. Governments noticed. In recent years, cables have been cut near Europe, East Asia, the Arctic. Sometimes causes are unclear. Sometimes they are not explained at all. Why this is a security issue now? Modern conflict does not start with bombs. It starts with disruption. Undersea cables are attractive targets because they are hard to monitor. Damage can look accidental. Attribution is difficult. Repairs take time. You don't need to destroy the network. You only need to introduce uncertainty. Markets react quickly to uncertainty. Governments do too. Who controls the cables? Most people assume governments own this infrastructure. They don't. The majority of undersea cables are owned by technology companies, telecom consortia, private entities. Companies like Google, Meta, and Amazon now fund major cable projects. They control routes, capacity, priority access. This creates efficiency. It also concentrates power. National security increasingly depends on private infrastructure. Redundancy is not invincibility. Yes, the network is redundant. Data can reroute, but rerouting is not free. Latency increases. Bandwidth drops. Costs rise. Some regions have many cables. Others depend on one or two. Small disruptions can cascade. The system works because it is rarely tested. The quiet dependency. There is no global authority protecting the seabed. No comprehensive monitoring system. No treaty that guarantees cable security. The internet feels permanent because it usually is. But permanence is not a design feature. It is an assumption, and assumptions fail quietly. The world doesn't run on the cloud. It runs on cables no one is watching.